Dun 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 dun. What's up, guys? Harry Thomas here. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, one of the most anticipated films this Christmas, if not the year, has gotten a new badass trailer, and I'm here today to review it. And of course, I'll be reviewing all 7 Star Wars movies that came before this one this Christmas in anticipation for Rogue One. So without any further ado, let's begin. Now, one thing was going through my mind when I first saw this trailer. Awesome! That's right from the start we get introduced to Felicity Jones's character in a story that takes place right after the prequels, right after episode 3 and before the original trilogy, just before episode 4, and she has been paired up with this guy who's been to be her partner on the mission to steal the plans to the Death Star. Now it looks like when they say to her, will you be comfortable at your shackles, it looks like she's a prisoner of the Rebel Alliance at first, but then they realise actually she could be a great help to us. Now, I'm already loving Felicity Jones's character, finally a second badass female protagonist in Star Wars, just like they struck gold with Daisy Ridley's Rey in The Force Awakens last. Of course, in this movie's time period, this is supposed to be when the Empire rule the galaxy. They have just wiped out the Jedi and conquered the galaxy. They are now in their prime. What I love about this trailer is that it shows the full power of the Empire, as that guy said. They're seeing Imperial flags everywhere. Now, I really like this new guy in the Rebel Alliance. This is the chance to have a deep, compelling Rebel Alliance general in the Star Wars universe, which we didn't even get in the original trilogy. Just like the first teaser trailer for Rogue One felt like a war film and felt really different from its episodic predecessors, this trailer continues that routine. This feels like a straight up war film. The stormtroopers with tanks, that ninja guy who's not a Jedi but can kick some serious stormtrooper ass nonetheless. I'd be perfectly fine if they didn't have any Jedi in this movie, because we've seen Jedi in all other 7 episodic Star Wars movies, so to just have a badass guy who's not a Jedi is a refreshing change of pace. And I also love that droid who goes up to Felicity Jones and says, "You're not the enemy, I won't kill you." Now, yeah, he's a bit more of a harsher droid than 3PO and R2. Yeah, no hard feelings, bud. And who else loved that magnificent and at the same time weird shot where the Death Star's upside down? I didn't know the Death Star could do that. So, and the trailer also shows that it's a real race against time. The stakes are so high. If they don't get the plans to the Death Star is approaching the Rebels base and it will blow them up, kind of like it tried to at the end of A New Hope. And remember the cool shots of that beach battle with the ATAs in the teaser trailer? Well, we get a bit more of that here. Only this time we actually get to see some rebels firing a rocket launcher at them. I like that. Shows that the rebels are not entirely hopeless against the Empire. But by far my absolute favourite shot in the trailer is the final shot with dun da 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 Darth Vader looking at the Death Star plan. Oh my god, holy fucking shit, that's awesome. When I heard that Darth Vader was confirmed to be in Rogue One, because a lot of people were speculating about it, I was so, I fangasm out, I was ecstatic, I was pumped to see Darth Vader return to the big screen, but like Hello Greedo said, I do hope he does have a small role in Rogue One. I hope he's just, well, the commander that gives orders to his troops, kind of like Supreme Leader Snoke in The Force Awakens, although I hope Snoke gets a bigger role in episode 8 and 9 and we find out who he is. And of course I think Darth Vader is a great addition to this movie because, well, yeah, it has a lot of new, as it's different from its episodic predecessors, but it's also a Star Wars movie, and Darth Vader was certainly around and second in command of the Empire at that time, so it makes sense he would be in this movie. And of course I've got my little Darth Vader action here. Isn't he awesome? I got him 8 years ago now. The things I hope from this movie to make it original and give it its own identity from its episodic predecessors. I'm fine with it opening without the opening crawl. I'm fine with it not using the Star Wars theme. I'm fine with there not being any Jedi or any Sith. I'm fine with it, well, feeling more like a war film and less like a typical Star Wars story. And I'm fine with not having C-3PO or R2-D2 in it. Because if you think about it, guys, 3PO and R2 are the only Star Wars characters who will be in all 9 movies once the 3 trilogies are completed. With that being said, guys, I have not been the biggest fan of Gareth Edwards, because of course Gareth Edwards is directing this movie. His Godzilla remake, it was okay, I guess. It was decent, but wasn't anything spectacular. But this movie looks like it could completely make up for that. I hope so. This could be Gareth Edwards' best movie to date. I hope he has never directed a Star Wars movie before, and I hope he does it justice, just like J.J. Abrams did last year. So, well, guys, that's my thoughts on this badass Rogue One trailer. It is even better than that teaser trailer. Gosh, I am completely stoked for this movie. I think this is probably going to turn out better than Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. We were all worrying that Disney would ruin Star Wars, but they proved us wrong. They know what they're doing. Star Wars is well and truly back and better than ever, with this, the Han Solo movie, and Episode 8 and 9 still to come. Star Wars fans, we sure are lucky. So, thank you all for watching, guys. Please make sure to stay tuned for my 7 Star Wars reviews coming this Christmas. What do you think of this trailer? Please comment below, let me know. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on Twitter and on my Google+, and I'll see you all next time.